Welcome to rSlash Choosingbeggars, where someone wants a full-time slave for $2 an hour. This next post is from a job posting, and this one is pretty wild. Read this list. Required skills. No job hoppers. No more than 2 jobs in the past 2 years. We're looking for strong alcohol and wine knowledge. We will ask you questions. You care about your appearance and always look your best. Clean and ironed clothes, well-groomed, etc. You ascribe to the mantra, yes is the answer. What's the question? You see serving others as a privilege, not as demeaning. You're a team player and positive in general. We're not looking for people who like to gossip or tear others down. Job type, full-time. Pay, $2.13 per hour. The top comment down below. Yes is the answer. What's the question? The question is, does this job suck? On this next post, we have a bit of a reversal because OP is the buyer and the choosing beggar is the seller. Hey, I'm interested in the camera. Is it still available? I can do your asking price. Yes. Awesome. The ad said no pickup, so do you want to meet somewhere? That way it's in public and I can make sure that it works before buying. Yeah, and it does work, but I understand, I guess. Okay, so you're from blank. Do you want to meet at the blank mall? Actually, I'm from blank, but I don't put that down because I won't get any responses from good people and no one will meet there, but the mall will work for me. Okay, is there any time that works best for you? I get off work at 4. Okay, so you want to do 4:30? Can you pick me up? What? From work? No, I can meet you at the mall. Yeah, it's like right by the mall, then I'll get home somehow. So you're gonna have the camera with you at work? No, we'd have to pick it up. Seriously? I don't have anywhere to put it at work. Okay, yeah, thanks, but I'm not interested in buying anymore. Good luck selling it. Whoa, WTF, don't screw me. We don't have to pick it up, I'll keep it at work somehow. Hello? You can't just back out of this deal. I plan on getting the money already. I don't know what your problem is. It's a good price. Also, it's pretty offensive that you don't trust that it works, but whatever. I can get another ride, so 4:30 at the mall later? Huh? Then, 4 hours later, at 7:49 p.m., which is like 3 hours after their meeting time of 4:30, he says, I'm at the mall. Sorry that I was late. I said that I'm not interested. Also, it would have been almost 4 hours late. What am I supposed to do now? I'm not interested. Stop texting me. F you then, wasting my time, shaking my head. We made a deal. You owe me. Come on, I need the money. Please. Cracker POS B-word. All right, hold on. I want to make sure I got this correctly. This person said no pickups, so they don't want them driving to their house. So instead, OP is supposed to drive to their work, pick them up, drive them to their home, so they can pick up the camera, then drive to the mall where they can meet and then sell the camera and then I guess, drive the person back to their home? What? This is idiotic. I almost wonder if this person wasn't selling a camera at all. And instead, this was some convoluted, stupid scheme to get some stranger to pick them up from work and drive them home for a free ride. Right, because OP drives to work and then drives them home and then they just go home and don't come back out or no camera. It's just a scam for a free ride. Because this person can't really be this stupid, right? On this next post, OP is offering to do Roblox scripting and he gets this offer. Hey man, I have an idea for a game, but I can't do it alone. Hello, thank you for contacting me. How can I help? I'm trying to make a game that's Rome versus Egypt versus Greek versus Norse, and you have to pick a faction, but it'll have story, but mainly online, kinda like Lionheart. But ancient times where players pick who to join and join in massive player versus player siege. And each kingdom will have their own environment. Norse will be snowy, Greek will be plains, Egypt will be desert, and Rome will be jungle. And me and you and 2 others will lead one of those kingdoms. I get Greece and you get Norse, and my players and siege weapons will attack your kingdom while you and your players defend. There will also be forts and villages around each territory, or you can make a clan so other factions can hire you, and that's pretty much it for now. Also, there will be 4 emperors. Wow, that seems like an ambitious project. Before we continue, what's your budget? $10. Okay, I don't know if this really qualifies as a choosing beggar because this kid is at most 10 years old, so really he's just a dumb kid. But like the funny thing to me is, hey, all you Italians out there going to Rome, what's it like living in a jungle, huh? The famous jungles of Italy. On this next post, OP is a graphic designer. Hello? Hey, I want a logo. I'm a new graphic designer and I decided to get it from you. Okay, I can do that. But I would advise you to just make your own logo. It's always better if you create your own logo as a designer. You don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm no good in Blender or GIMP to do logos. I just do photo editing, simple stuff. You do logo, okay? Well, okay, as you wish. Okay, what do you want to get started? Give me a second. I'll send you my pricing where you can choose what suits you best. No money involved. Oh, so I should just do it for exposure, correct? What? You think that you can have your name on the logo of some other designer? You're dumb. I see. When do I start? Okay, so I want a girl or a guy with a camera that looks like they're currently taking a picture with my initials on the top to evoke that I do photo edits. A picture for a logo? Sounds really good so far. Can you elaborate? What do you mean, elaborate? Oh, I understand. Oh, so my friend told me that a photo isn't good for my logo, so change of plans. A simple black logo with my initials, KV, on a green background. Hard, but simple. Don't try to fool me. I know a bad logo when I see one. Oh, no worries. I definitely won't mess this up. So, when will you be done? Sooner than you expect. I know you said that you won't give out exposure, but this is some of the best work that I've ever done. I just can't leave it without my signature. I'm sorry. And OP shares a screenshot of something clearly made in Paint in about, I'd say 30 seconds. Okay, where are you from? Czechia. Why? You want to know where all the best artists are born? Okay, I'll have to report you. Wait for a call from the local police station soon. I'm reporting you for time abuse and for not taking the job correctly. I do not wish to be contacted no more. So this person called the country of Czechia and is like, hello, is this the country of Czechia? I'd like to report a crime. Some guy didn't do a good job by making a logo for me, so please take them to prison. Thanks, bye. I'm a student who aspires and excels in digital creation and video editing, and I've always been told to pay it forward. So if you want to help me and support me so I can get my dream laptop, please contact me. And this person is posting a picture of an Apple laptop with the price tag $3,000. So if I have any fans out there who want to give this random person on the internet $3,000, don't give it to them, give it to me. I want the $3,000. My neighbor asked to borrow ketchup and gave me attitude because it was Hunt's and not Heinz. So I pulled it back and refused to give it to her, and now our altercation is on a neighborhood app. What I'm saying is, we're living in the stupidest timeline in history. And down in the comments, we have this post from Up and Adam. I went to the corner shop the other day, which is 3 blocks away. My sister, who's 34, was lying on the couch and called out to me with the worst, raspy, defeated, shaky voice like she was on her deathbed and asked me if I could get her a Powerade. As soon as I gave it to her, she sat upright and yelled, "I hate the blue one!" And then she accused me of picking on her and left. Then we have another story from Amarusco. This reminds me of a lady who lived next door to me many moons ago. The doorbell rings and there she is, asking for sugar. I've never had anyone random ring my doorbell and ask for something like that because we literally live next to one of those corner grocery stores. She gets her sugar and wanders off. Then it happens again and again. I don't use that much sugar myself, so eventually she takes all of it. I inform her that I'm out, to which she angrily snaps, "How can you be out of sugar?" After that, she stops saying hi when we cross paths in the hallway. And beneath that, the Dutch one says, "Are you sure that was your neighbor and not just a million ants in a trench coat?" Posted to Facebook. I posted an internship this morning on some of the college boards that we work with, and UMass Boston declined it due to it being unpaid. I thought that was ironic, considering the college requires tuition from students to teach, but feels that a business should pay a student to be taught and gain professional experience. There is no doubt in my mind that 1 year in my office interning, learning a trade, leadership skills, people skills, presentation skills, goal setting and execution, and how to build a business from scratch to scaling a company would be more valuable for most students today compared to 4 years worth of student loan debt from UMass Boston with the hope that they gain employment upon graduating. Most kids that I interview today have zero interview skills, never mind any of the skill sets above. I would love to know what parents and students are actually paying thousands of dollars for. And does it need to be for 4 years, or is that just a way to charge more? By the way, I'm hiring a summer intern for 2 to 3 days in my Braintree office. If you can pass this along to those who are still motivated in life, send me a DM. I mean, technically, yeah, he's not really wrong about college. It kind of is a ripoff nowadays, to be honest. Students spend tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, and by the time they graduate, they don't have jobs exactly lined up, do they? But the solution to that is to fix school, not force students to instead have unpaid slave internship labor. Besides, if this guy's business is actually valuable and making money, then he could afford to pay a student intern, right? Posted to the Facebook Marketplace. Looking, not selling. Free. I'm looking for a free bike. This is a big ask for a small community. Is anyone willing to give away a newish MTB hardtail of full suspension because I have no money that I can spend? It would come in handy for fitness and fun whenever I or the bike feels like it, with also the reassurance that when it gets back from a ride, it'll be well maintained and serviced. If you have any questions or you're okay with giving away a free bike, PM me. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. All right, how much is an MTB hardtail bike? $7,000? Oh, $450 for entry level, up to $7,000. Okay, so this is like a premium brand that runs the full range of like entry level. Oh my God, some of these bikes are $9,500. Yo, what, do these bikes do your taxes for you? It's just 2 wheels. Am I right? Like, what? The Gambler 900 tuned for $10,000? What the hell? Okay, so I don't know how much an MTB hardtail with full suspension is because the prices are all over the place on this website, but they can be pretty expensive. Okay, yeah, going down in the comments, some actual bike people have pointed out that this bike in this picture is $8,500. Planted Space says, I bought my 2016 Trek full suspension bike used for $1,600. It was definitely ridden hard and a lot. The cable covers have worn through the paint to the aluminum in places. I've had to replace some stuff on it. I still feel like I got a great deal. New, this was a $3,000 bike. Okay, today I learned there are bikes out there for $10,000. Posted to Facebook. Hi everyone, I'm a new life coach starting out and I'm looking to collaborate with someone who can do a photo shoot for me, and in return I can credit your work on my Instagram account with 1,000 followers. I'm based in blank. Man, this reminds me, I was watching this reality TV show a while ago, and it was like a dating show, and a woman was looking for a partner, and this woman was loaded, like millions and millions of dollars. She was super rich. And when they introduced her, they did one of those like text scrolls beneath her where it was like, Karen, life coach. And the whole time that I was watching this, I was like, wow, how did this person get so rich working as a life coach? I had no idea that being a life coach was this lucrative. Like, how much is she charging her clients? Who are her clients? Then, as the episode went further along, she mentioned her rich ex-husband, and I was like, now I see. Of course, what brilliant life advice that she can give people as a life coach. Step 1, find a really rich person. Step 2, marry that person. Step 3, divorce them and get half their money. Of course! Why didn't I think of that? Our next Reddit post is from Captain Snickers. I've met a lot of choosing beggars in my life, but this is the first time I've really been shocked by their behavior. My next door neighbor is an elderly woman. She rarely leaves the house, usually just to sit in her car and listen to the radio. The pastor's family on the other side of her does most of her yard work, like taking the trash to the curb, raking leaves, and mowing her lawn. Today, as I was mowing and cleaning up my own yard, I noticed there were patches of tall grass and weeds that had been missed in her yard. Well, apparently she did too, because she stormed out and started cursing, not quite yelling, but talking loud enough that I was able to hear her over my lawnmower. Knowing the answer, I asked her if she actually paid someone to do such a terrible job on her lawn. To my surprise, she just glared at me and walked back into her house. Oh well, it's not like I was going to offer to fix it for free. Today's episode is sponsored by Raycon. My wife and I recently moved to a new house with a bigger backyard, which means we've been spending a lot more time out in the sun enjoying nature with our kid. I've never been happier to have Raycons. No matter what I'm doing in the backyard, playing with the kid, gardening, doing yard work, whatever, my Raycons stay in and keep playing the whole time. The main reason that I like them is that they're super comfy and they never slip out. Also, with a 32-hour battery life that includes 8 hours of playtime, I can listen to music and podcasts all day while hanging out in the backyard. Or, if I'm doing stuff around the house, Raycons are Alexa and Siri compatible. But hey, don't take my word for it. Raycons are incredibly popular with over 49,000 5-star reviews. It's hardly surprising considering the fact that Raycons are half as expensive as other premium audio brands. So if you're like me and plan to spend this summer out and about, I recommend that you pick up your own pair of Raycon earbuds. Thanks to this sponsorship, you can get 15% off by going to buyraycon.com/r/YT. That was r/Choosingbeggars, and if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.